Good morrow, and welcome to the channel of Booty, where Nick is on duty. I'm your host, BootyDuty Nick. I'm here once again with my twin, Chaos, who's been chilling in the background. We've actually been chatting it up. But now, we are going live.
Hey, what's good?
How you doing, sir?
Shit. Chilling and grilling.
Chilling and grilling.
Depending on how you kill it, depends on how much time it spends on that grill.
Actually, I do want to address something. I did get a criticism. They don't want me to drink my beer on camera. So, if you see me do this, I'm probably drinking a beer.
Well, if you see me drinking a beer, it's because I'm drinking a beer.
Well, I know. It's I messed up and gave my boss my fucking information or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was like, I want to do the YouTube thing. I was like, I'll support you, dude. Go ahead, do it. Do it.
Yeah.
You know? Don't just think about it. Do it. Don't be about it. Or wait, don't talk about it. Be about it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. As to each his their own, man. Like
to each their own.
I think the ratings are gonna come from, and the viewers are gonna come from, people that relate. You know what I'm saying? And to everybody else, we ain't about politics, we ain't about none of that booty ass shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, politics is a part of it, but it's not the main thing. You know what I mean?
It's not something that we're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, you right, I'm wrong," type shit. It ain't something to start a war over. It's something.
Hold on. I am going to start this war, sir. I am going to start this because the only thing that really matters after you elect these is how much they take out of my check. You know what I mean? How much? The overhead. You know what I mean? We need to be throwing shit in the harbor or some shit. You know
yeah.
I mean? Anyways, we're gonna leave that there.
Let's save the baby defensive seals. I'm gonna need about $350 audio check.
And that's that time I realized that Girl Scout was 3 stories tall and from the Mesozoic era.
Damn.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster.
I'm gonna need about $350.
Yeah, that damn Loch Ness monster. You gave him $350. What's wrong
no
with
Loch Ness monster. I ain't got $350.
Well, anyway, so we're live now. What do you want to talk about, sir? Well, you sent me. I sent you something about the veins, like the emerald veins and the like the diamond veins and all that, and how it's almost like meat. Like when you hunt, you get the vein, like the rubies and the emeralds and stuff like that, and that could be buried under.
It's kind of like petrified human, but giant.
Yeah. And blood.
Yeah.
Petrified blood, petrified all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you look, what's crazy about it, if you look scientifically, like drug addicts, whenever they get shit done and their veins are crystallized from doing this or doing that, or you have crystallization or tar or anything like that in your lungs from smoking. You know what I'm saying? That's the same shit that we find in taverns and mountains, and no one looks at it from an aerial view, but when you look at it from an aerial view, it looks like a fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, damn, oh no, it's just a mountain. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, it's like, damn, that's a body.
Just a mountain. Yeah, it's something, dude.
But it's like dirt don't have shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit don't accumulate over, millions of years and shit.
Sorry.
To make something like that happen. You know what I mean?
Give me the stage. Yes, sir.
So if you look at it, I don't know what the youngsters say these days, the math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. I want to stop you right there because the math is mathing. The math.
Well,
the math is the only thing that is
not
what
in their
lets you
head.
know it's
Not
right.
in their head. In
Well,
their
they're wrong.
head, it's like, oh, that's a geological form of this volcanic, this or that's a mountain or this or that. It's like, no, that ain't a mountain. That's a cut off tree. That's a petrified tree that's been here aging. You know what I'm saying? That's not a mountain. That's a body. You can see the figure. And when you cut into the dirt, down those tunnels, that's veins. That's this, that's that. You know?
No, right there. No, you said it. They're veins.
Yeah.
Like you got veins of ruby, you got veins of sapphire, you got veins of what is it? The bone. What is it? Ivory. You got veins of all that.
Yeah.
And it's all useful.
And if you look up the medicine chart, you know what I'm saying? Like what makes the human anatomy and stuff like that. Everything you find inside these mountains that makes this and makes that, our body holds the same exact. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's the same. Like we are from the earth. So what you find in the earth should be the same thing that's in our body as well. And medical testing shows that that's the same shit we have. And then everybody's just like, oh no, that's just, a petrified stump, or oh, that's a volcanic this or that or such and such.
But I mean, minerals are an important part of a diet. You got to have your vitamins and minerals, right?
Oh, you gotta have more than that.
When I think minerals, it's like dirt, like zinc.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole system, right?
Everything you find in the actual dirt soil is the same thing that you'll find in our body. We're all part of the same fucking cycle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Worms.
including worms. We're all parasites of some sort.
What is it?
We're all parasites of some sort.
See, I'm anti-drug, but antibiotics, dude. Antibiotics are good. Probiotics, they're okay, but in small amounts. You know what I'm saying?
The only drug I do is a couple of things. I do cigarettes and I do beer. And that's it. I don't mess with nothing else.
You drink coffee?
Yeah, that's all right. So 3
caffeine
drugs.
Is a drug, dude. It is.
So there's only 3 drugs I do, right?
It's a stimulant. It is a drug.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I take the vitamin. I drink orange juice, which is vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for the sun.
No, vitamin D.
Vitamin D. I don't know. So Sunny D, you're right. Yeah, but I don't drink Sunny D. I drink straight orange juice with the pulp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all good for you. It's all good for you.
Yeah. And see, I do stuff like that too. Like I eat my dandelions and stuff like that fresh out of my front yard. I gather them up and I'll make like tea and stuff like that out of dandelion. I like dandelion tea and stuff. Helps with the cardiac arrest and all that, the bloodstream and all
cardiac arrest, dude. Hey, I had a scare, dude. I was coughing so much the other day that I was coughing so much. You know how when you get dazed, like in fighting, and you start seeing them spots and shit.
Yeah,
they call it seeing stars, but it's spots.
Yeah,
and they was just flashing. Going. Yeah, and then I got like a loose feeling on my shoulder. Just started getting a tunnel vision. It was like, no, dude, I gotta call in, dude. There's no way. Not just going to work, driving to work. There's no way I could do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's the reason that I had to postpone the last show.
Well, I mean, shit. You've been to a few of my fights. I know about seeing a couple of spots here and there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
well, I've been to some of the street fights too.
Yeah,
son. So, and don't forget about that. You can't forget about those.
Yeah.
Those are life lessons.
The boat times. Can't forget about the boat times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you know you're not doing that shit, like we're not fighters anymore. We're not doing this, we're not doing that. If you just on your everyday walk and you start seeing that shit, then maybe you should seek medical attention. But the thing I don't agree with is I don't do doctors and all that shit because I feel like that's a way for people to be like, oh, well, you ain't addicted to this, but come and see me. I'll give you this prescription, and then now you got an addiction. And at the same time, it might help your headache. It might help your little stars and shit. But now you got cancer, or now you got, this disability or that disability, and and it's like, I don't know. It's like the medical industry. They don't fix you. They just do what they can to prolong and get more money from you.
It's business. It's a bit okay. We can get deep into this, but before we do, how much time do you have, sir?
I got some time. On my hands.
I might actually have to take a short intermission here. And if you want to take a stage, you can take a stage. I'm just going to go to YouTube real quick. See if everything's working right. See if I can send a message.
All right.
Because last time, well, see, I'm not a big self-promoter. I'm really not.
Right.
Like, you don't have to watch my channel, like, at all. But if you want to, please, go ahead. Feel free. Right?
For sure. Click in.
I mean, I'm not.
Say something.
I try to keep it PG-13. Sometimes it goes a little off the rails.
Hey, every now and again, you got to have a horror film, or at least make it just a tad bit rated R. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit.
See, the rating system is different nowadays. Look, it says we're live, dude. Okay. Yeah. I get the feedback. See, the rating system is different nowadays. I turned it down. Do we get the feedback? Y'all hearing feedback?
Yeah.
I mean, like bad radio trans.
No, it's not echoing. It's not echoing doing any of that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can hear it when you first clicked on it.
Yeah. Oh, and Mr. Trump RDR2. Loud and clear, Roger. Hey, if you need anything RDR2 related, Mr. Trump RDR2 is the man to go to. I'm going to put you on the screen, Michelle on the stage. I'm going to let Chaos take over. He's from the video game world, but he's an older gentleman.
Okay.
He was Miss America 1989. I paid him to say that. Yeah, Miss America 1989. yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Nice on stage.
But I do need to take a short intermission here. I'm going to cut my camera.
He said I paid him to say that. Hey, welcome to the group. Trump R2D2. No. What is it? RDR2. Hey, welcome to it, bro. But yeah, like everything we talking about, man, like it's not, it could be facts or it could not be facts. It's just how we feel on the moment on what we talking about. So it's like no one get on and be like, oh, well, that's not real. That's not facts or this and that. It's just like from our perspective, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all do have something that y'all are interested in saying and talking about and stuff like that, by all means, say that shit. Like, this one of them free groups where you just join in and just, say it like it is. Say what's on your chest. Get that shit out. Because, like, bump the noise and everything. And, like, the whole, I don't know. Like, you don't have to get to the point where, like, people got to hold you down and you can't say this, you can't say that. It's like, what's the worst thing they could do? Take our channel off? Well, fuck it, right? So it's like, everybody just say what you got to say, do what you got to do, and however you feel about the situation, put that shit out there. That's what we're here for. Just have a good time. Good times and salads, but bring your own dressing because we don't roll like that. So it's like, getting back on the subject, we talking about like, the veins and stuff like that and what could be possible this and possible that. Like, if you look at everything that happens, like our body is the same as the earth, and everything that we find in the earth is the same thing we find in our body. And breaking it down with like the drugs and this and that suppresses us. And it's like, oh, I got something to fix you. But at the same time, it might fix that situation. But then you pop up and you got another addiction. And that's crippling your body. And then
bad jokes.
Do what?
I missed a little bit. Mr. Trump already too is chatting. He said,
oh, yeah, he said he paid you for that.
Hell yeah, he did. 100%. That's how you got paid the other day.
Yeah. Give me money. That's what I want.
Metabolic treatments are way better. Okay, I'm sorry. The camera angle is off. I am sorry, guys. But you know what? We're gonna keep this going.
Hey, like I said it since I was young, bro. Like I've always said, hey, when I start falling out, I got that grave on the back 40. Just roll my ass in there and throw dirt over. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna try to stay as healthy as
40,
I can.
bro. You got a back 40? What the fuck?
Of course.
I got
Gotta
my
have
back.
a contingency plan.
The 40 inches.
40 inches of soil. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure it's
10
like a
feet
circle.
under, but you can't go past.
It's like a circle. It's never ending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, when one passes, you got to feed the rest of the world too. So it's like we got to feed the animals.
Yeah, such as like, hey, there's the worms. There's the dirt, then the worms inside the dirt. There's a chain of command. There's a chain of command.
Hopefully the coyotes don't get me first.
Coyotes. Man, fuck them coyotes.
But yeah, man, I just look at it like, you know, I don't know if they would go back to like actually teaching and not like the witchery shit, like that fucking witch hunt shit. It's like as soon as you start,
hold on, can you elaborate? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so like history doesn't teach us what we need to know. They teach us what they want us to know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you come out of pocket and you're like, well, damn, the math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make fucking sense. And you try to discover something, they either try to hush you or call you crazy. You know what I'm saying? They try to blow your shit up or cancel you.
The maths. It really does, dude. You can say one thing or the other, but the math will add up to a certain.
Well, we all know that.
I'm not good with words, but I'm pretty good with numbers, and I'm pretty sure that's the right solution. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This has always fucked me up in my life. Like, you know, we know 1 + 1 makes 1. But if you got 2 at the end of it, if them 2 are together, they make 3. Okay, simple addition. We know that.
Well, see, that was stereotype shit back in the day. This is fucking, right. You know, it's another fucking Elvis Presley, fucking In the Ghetto. Elvis Presley, dude, look it up, dude. If we do karaoke, I'm doing In the Ghetto.
There you go.
It's gotta be said.
But hear me out though. So like back on the math situation, now you got multiplication. So everything against 0 is 0.
Well, multiplication. Me good words sometimes. Multiplication is just another form of addition, right? You're just adding more to it. Yeah, this by this.
But if you got 0 plus right? 1,
the same thing with division. It's the same thing as subtraction.
But 0, this is what I'm saying though, bro. Like 0 plus 1 is 1. But 0 times 1 is 0. So what the fuck happened to my 1? If I had it and did nobody come and hog me for my shit,
that means the 1 was never there. The 1 was never there.
If you already had it, how can it be taken unless somebody took it from you? So it's like it would still be 1. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be 1. There's never a nothing. There's never a nothing. Even when there's nothing, there's something. So it's like that. The math doesn't math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. All the numbers that they talk about on fucking news, social media, whatever the fuck you watch, dude.
Yeah.
The numbers are wrong. They're lying to you straight to your fucking face, dude. They're putting zeros at the end of those fucking numbers, and it's not adding up. It's not adding up.
Hey, and on the same thing, like, okay, let's go AD, and then let's go, BC. You know what I'm saying? So you got before Christ, and then you got after Christ, if you go religious wise. But if you look at the timeline,
that's history. That's when written history has actually been brought to the stage. There's also
never
stuff before
in written history. Never in written history was there a day zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, 300 years before Christ, when the countdown went down and down and down, and it's like, day one of after Christ, you know what I'm saying, after the death, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the 0 day? You know what I'm saying? There was never a zero. So now all of a sudden it's like anything and everything.
If you try to go biblical, there still wasn't a 0 day. Well, I mean, there was light and it was good, right?
Yeah.
I guess that would be 0 day as long as there was light. It was
math is an abstract, just meant for problem solving. Yeah. And it's like it's more of an abstraction to like prove people that they don't know what the hell they talking about, but listen to what I'm saying, and it's like that's all you get, that's all you got. I put it in the book, and it's legit.
It is what it is. Hold up, where's my shit at? Hold up, let me put this shit up on here.
So it's like
you can keep talking.
So it's like that. It is what it is.
Just like that.
And
that's
what's messed up. It's like if you go to try to seek out knowledge, it's a witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're wrong because you're not following the textbooks, or you're going too far out of the way to try to prove a point. And it's like, now you're just crazy. And it's like, really? What's so crazy about saying I got 20 on hand and I times that by nothing, I still have 20. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless it comes to like paying the bills, and then it's like -40, -50.
Right.
So
it's a credit thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into that because I got 0. I'm fucking dead 0 credit, dude. And I prefer to keep it that way. But I think I do need to build it just to.
I'm still waiting on somebody to hack my profile and be like, "Oh shit, woke up rich."
right. Yeah, I just cash out. Right.
I'm telling you, because I swear, if somebody hacks my profile, I'm so damn broke. Somebody hack my ass, they gonna go in debt. It's like, appreciate you, Holmes.
Hell yeah.
Now I can go down and get me a nice car.
Right. Well,
and
see, my dad keeps getting claims about like a Ford S10 or something. He's never owned a Ford S10.
Yeah.
Like, at all. But apparently they've been keeping up payments and this shit's been fucking building, so he can fucking do whatever, right? So
yeah.
No harm, no foul, all right?
Something worked out right somewhere.
Somewhere.
So it's like, I don't know.
Friendly reminder.
But it's one of those deals where it's like, I don't know. As long as everybody keeps their mind open to, situations and, how everything revolves and works, you know what I'm saying, then you won't ever be left out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't just go off of textbooks. You have to have like a hand in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to somebody on how to do carpentry and they ain't ever touched, a tool in their life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it needs to be done this way. Well, have you ever done it?
Well, see, no. And then we get back into political stuff with all their fucking bullshit. Like,
the
they use the word fight a lot. They use the word, dude. Have you ever been in a fight? You ever been in a fucking fight, dude? You know what I'm saying?
On a political term, like you got all these people blowing smoke up people's asses. The left and the right, they don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? We the little guys. They don't give a fuck about us.
We don't have to get into that. The numbers are wrong. They're lying to you.
The math don't math. The math don't math. Come on.
And the words. You know what? If I hear that one word one more time,
what's that?
You know what I'm saying? The rhetoric. That triggers me, dude. Rhetoric. You talk. Yeah. Rhetoric just means you're talking, right?
Facts.
Right. Is that it? Well, I don't know, man. It may warrant, may or may not.
But like I said, I'm gonna believe somebody. I'm gonna believe somebody that gets hands on. You know what I'm saying? If you hands on, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a carpenter. I rebuild houses. I remodel houses for a living. So I'm not gonna listen to somebody that don't even have a measuring tape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't even own a pencil in your house. Why would I listen to you? You don't know how. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't write nothing down.
You know what? Yeah. If you don't have a pencil in your house, dude, you're out of there.
Something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, come on, man. And
you ain't trying hard enough.
I don't trust nobody that don't have a junk drawer. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a junk drawer, and it's like, come on, man. It's like, damn, I know I got that. I could fix this. I think I got something over here. And you check that drawer, and it's like, damn, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't have a junk drawer, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't human. So it's
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's one of those situations. Oh. Your mama already told you can't have no more. Stop it. So you're trying to sneak up on my soda and stuff. Better get on somewhere, girl. You're about to catch some elbow.
That syrup's not good for you. Trust me. Look at this man. It's not good for you, dude.
But yeah, it's just crazy. It's like if we wanted something, we went out and we got that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. And it's like knowledge these days, that shit just fable because everybody just like, oh no, this is what they said, so it has to be real. And it's like, okay, well they can't put anything on the internet that's not real. And it's like, really?
okay. Let's do that. Let's see what really is going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just do that.
They might be on something because they said it was real.
I mean, what was the big thing back in our pagers? Pagers was the big fucking thing.
Oh
right?
Man,
come on, man.
Beepers, pagers, the block phones,
the Nextels, the chirp. What's up?
Hey, I thought I was rich as hell when I got my first chirp phone. I was like, you.
Yeah, me and you both, brother, man.
Yeah. And it's like shit. I had the wind up backpack and shit, and it's like, hey, you got signal?
Well, see, put that shit up a little bit. Little ahead of my time there. But yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't there. It was just not widely used. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, everybody's got a fucking phone. I remember my first phone was a Virgin Mobile. You had to get the fucking little card and put the number in to fucking get the minutes or whatever.
Shit, I still got a Rolodex. And it's like, I still, to this day, I mark down numbers of everybody that I know. And every now and again, I hit it up and be like, hey, this still you? If it's not, then I X that shit out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's like, hey, you remember the old phone booth that they had on Main Street before they took it out?
Which one? You talking about the one behind Jack in the Box or the one behind the Chevron?
Behind the Chevron.
Behind the Chevron, where they used to have that inlet for the train.
Yeah,
it's not there no more. They took it out because people kept running from the cops. Fucking inlet, dude. They took it out.
And it's like I remember shit like that.
And the other one right up the street from them too. It was like goes to whatever street. I don't fucking remember.
Fucking Western Union and Bell and shit. You know, they used to have their little phone booths here and there and shit. And it's like, And it's like I remember shit like that. You know, people didn't have. They didn't have a phone.
Stage because that's fucking hilarious. Mr. Trump already are too.
The internet is 110% true. Abe Lincoln.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. This is fucking hilarious. All right.
Fact.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you find stuff like that. You find yourself in those little scenarios. Like back in the day, we used to memorize. Like we were smart as shit. We just didn't know it.
Right. No,
you know
numbers. Numbers,
man,
dude.
we memorized
random
at least
fucking numbers, dude.
At least
we had
five.
to know them. Oh,
at least 5 to 6.
Got picked up. Who you call? I'm calling my fucking moms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like that's what you did back in the day. Because if you was in some kind of situation, I could run over here, do a collect call, and be like, you know, hurry up and get the message out. You got a collect call from, hey, I'm over here on such and such. Come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? And then hang up the phone. And then 15 minutes later, somebody was there to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew the way around that shit. Nowadays, it's like...
Your brother, look, it actually saved us from the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And we ain't going to get into that.
Hey, and what he say? All you got to do is call me. It's like, yeah. It's like, hey, bro, we're right here. I didn't have that technology where I could be like, oh, let me check my Palm Pilot and see if
right through a tunnel.
Yeah. Let me check my Palm Pilot and see if I got this.
No.
Yeah. Memory bank. And he's like, okay, all right, bro. I'm on my way. What'd he say? Say no more. I'm on my way.
Yeah, he didn't say shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we was in a situation we had to get. I'm on my way. So I said.
He said my first modem was called Coupler. LOL, you guys are young.
Yeah, well, see.
40 might be young.
We are young, sir. We are young.
Yeah.
We are young.
40,
and we are
40 might be young.
What's that song? Just wait. BootyDuty Music Zone. Coming on board. We be doing karaoke and shit on Sundays.
Hey, 40 might be young. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I ain't wet behind the ears. There's still a little drizzle, but I ain't soaking wet behind the ears.
He corrected me.
You know what I'm saying? Pat Benatar, yes, sir. They're like, yeah, this nigga.
I don't know. Hey, dude, do you really want me singing, sir? Do you really want me singing? I mean, on my liver, it's not that good. It's not that good.
Hey, just go on to that. When the sun goes down on my side of town.
Man, what you talking about?
Some Brooks and Dunn, man. Come on now.
We ain't doing that. We're doing what is it? It was in my mind. I'm an Indian outlaw.
Half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa.
She's a one of a kind. Yeah. You don't know me, man. I don't even like country music, but I'll fucking sing that shit, dude.
I'm about to say, hey, do some life in the fast lane.
Don't even get me started, dude.
Do some life in the fast lane, bro. Do that by the Eagles. Do some life in the fast lane.
Dude, we do whatever, dude. But this is all just satire. We may do this. We may, if I can. I don't want to make the commitment yet.
58 shit, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
but if I can get the words on the screen while we're trying to sing and people do all that shit, I haven't made the commitment to the extra plans yet. Right. I got money going out. I can't just. I mean, I don't know what kind of budget anybody else is on. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own budget thing going on.
I'm on a commercial budget. I holler at the Alexa, and it'll do some songs and shit. And then when a commercial pop up, I'd be like, all right, it's time to, take a break.
Well, I mean, it'd be the same thing here.
Yeah.
Just go to a little lobby. You remember that shit?
Hey, y'all stay tuned. We're going to play some elevator music for a second. Nah.
Right.
It's like, yeah. But hell, he said he's 57, shit, 58. I don't remember.
He says I got a karaoke, bro.
You got to karaoke.
We might work something out, dude. It depends on whatever. I have to do some research.
Hey, I can go acapella.
Certain songs you got a license, certain songs you don't. I don't know anything about any of that shit.
Hey, I could sing some shit that even if they catch me, it's just like, what they gonna take for? They gonna sue me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, there we go with the math again. If I got nothing, they gonna sue me for nothing.
Yeah. Hey, you don't even know me. It's Brittany, bitch.
Yeah, it's Brittany, bitch.
Brittany. You don't know me.
Yeah.
I've seen some Britney Spears. I've seen some fucking New Kids on the Block. Man, dude.
Oops, you did it again.
I've done it once again. Twice. I'll try anything twice. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty, man. I'm surprised that flies. I'll try anything twice.
I'll try anything once unless it's all right, and then I'll do it twice or three times.
Oh, shit. He just went even grosser than I went. It is what it is.
I like grocery shopping if the scruples is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm greasing. So it's like it's all good. Serve me with a good time. I'm at that party before you got there. Like, yeah.
All right. Okay. So this has actually been 36 minutes. What about those giant doors, dude?
The giant doors, that's a whole weird thing all in all. Because, like,
is it though? I mean, what is the reason?
The only other reason behind giant doors, like, I'm only 5'8", so it's like, why would I put the lock 40 feet up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. It's like, who the hell got up there and locked that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have stairs,
of like leverage and stuff. But what's the purpose? What's the purpose behind?
Well, if you look at like bunkers, like military bunkers, if you look at, you know, like where they lock shit down, I mean, it's like a vault. That shit is locked from the ceiling, sides, and the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But it's all on a mechanism to where they can operate it. These doors, kind of like these doors here. Yeah. We got the lock that goes in here.
They ain't glass. I can tell you that shit.
Well, I'm saying, you got the lock that's right here and the lock that's at the bottom down here to keep that one door from opening. But you can actually pull them and then both doors will open up. These doors, they didn't have that shit. They had a man-made lock at the bottom to where they can operate it. And then they had all the way up like 20, 25 feet up in the air where there was no mechanisms on the side that shows how you locked it. It was just a swivel bolt and then boom, it latched over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So someone had to be tall as fuck to be able to open and close that top latch. But if you notice how that little bitty ass dude was locking the bottom, the lock on the bottom was like 14 times smaller than the lock on top. But he was also able to move this 40 billion pound fucking door by himself. So that's
okay. Well, hold on. I want to stop you right there because of if they had like a mechanism that did that at the same time, wouldn't that be also like strange? You know what I mean? Like the actual mechanics behind it and all that. Wouldn't that be like almost alien type technology?
Check out like the Western times, the Western saloons and shit. They had the little double doors that pop open and close both ways. Those doors were, 40, 50 pound fucking shutter doors. But you just barely touch it and those motherfuckers flop like a little doorknob stopper. You You know what I'm saying? So the technology has always been there. So, you know, the mind behind everything is, okay, so you could take this heavy ass 20-ton, 40-ton door and push it open with your little bitty ass body, and you can only bench press maybe 200, 225 tops. And you can push this 20 to 40-ton door open with no issues whatsoever. That's good technology. So if you take something like that the wow factor alone is like, okay, now that's ingenuity. But the fact that there's a lock all the way at the fucking top of that motherfucker, like the midway part of that door, the rest of the door is still like, 20 feet above that lock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who the fuck got all the way to fuck up there? How tall did you have to be to lock that bitch? And if a little person,
what were you keeping out?
Huh?
Or what were you keeping out? Right?
Well, that's from the inside. That was from the inside of the place. So it's like, who was tall enough on the inside to lock that bitch is what I'm worried about. Because I know who was on the outside. The little people were on the outside. People our size. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those deals, like, we have to be in control of everything, no matter what society, race, this and that, blah, blah. Man has to be in control of every fucking thing, right? To have control and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, there had to have been a giant inside there.
Wait. So you're saying they locked us out?
I think so.
The Giants were like, no, screw you guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home, pretty much Eric Carmen style.
It's not too far-fetched. I mean,
it's not. It's really not, dude.
If you look at elephants are scared of mice.
No. Look at the Great Wall of China. Look at the Great Wall of China. They have the the weapon holes facing towards China, not outside of China.
Right.
So it means the provinces outside of China were trying to keep China out instead of the other way around.
The Tartarians built that wall, bro.
Which is what history teaches you. China built that wall to keep the Mongolians out. And in fact,
in reality,
the Mongolians building the wall to keep China out.
But in reality, the Tartarians were being taken advantage of, and they built that wall. The Mongolians were just the ancestors of the people that used to be a part of that land. After they took over and pillaged and shit, they were the offsprings of the people that existed after. You know what I'm saying? That's who the Mongolians were. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with China or this or that stuff. That was the war between everybody else and the Tartarians. And that's a whole nother bowl of soup. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
well, yeah. See, I'm not educated on that or anything. I wish I could do that. I could just change the layout and put the information out over there.
Yeah.
So we can read it together. You know what I mean? But
it'd be nice.
That comes with a paid package on this program. So
yeah, like I said, there's a lot of weird shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the new thing on the internet right now is the one lady that showed up at the airport, and I think it was in a Japan airport or something like that. And she had a legitimate passport. They couldn't tell. Like, they were like, there's no way that this passport's fake. But all the stamps in her passport were from places that don't exist. How do you know that
the whole video's not fake, dude? AI is doing some creepy shit right now, dude. I've seen
some fucked up
alligator,
shit.
A baby sit on top of an alligator, and the alligator takes off. The baby goes with it.
Yeah,
I could tell the baby ain't moving. I could tell it's fake.
And
for now.
And that's what's so crazy. That's what's crazy though. But this has also been on the news too. There's also been on the, which doesn't clarify anything either. But from people that analyze shit, and they could be lying. They could be Hollywood just lying to us.
Collecting a paycheck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, collecting a paycheck. But even analysts say that the video is 100% real. And she was shut down, and they were like, "Oh, we don't know who she is," and supposedly she's from this place that don't even exist. And all the stamps in her, and all the stamps in her passport One or two exist, but the rest of them don't exist.
Well,
where's this lady from?
The country doesn't exist, is what they're saying, but it's a legitimate passport.
A legitimate passport, but where she's from on her passport matched her ID, and they were like, "Well, your ID and your passport they match, but the place that you claim you're from doesn't match because there is no place in existence." You know what I'm saying? But she's had like she went to Australia, and they were like, "What the fuck?" But they stamped it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They stamped it anyways.
Yeah, well, because the spiders out there might get you.
Yeah.
So.
but now with like all the shit that's going on, with traveling and shit and going in and out of this and out of that country and blah, 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 things are tighter now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're on the brink of something right now. So yeah, everything is real tight right now. So you got to come correct or your ass going to get flagged down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did. And they were like, well, damn, we don't know where the fuck you from. Like, we've never heard of this place. There's no documents of this place. So everybody's like, oh, shit. And then the bitch disappeared. Like she didn't disappear in front of them, but like off the media. It was one of those deals like, oh, some random ass person showed up with a passport. They stopped
we ain't gonna talk about this. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then they snatched her up. And then it's like, now she don't even, she's not even on the media no more. And it's like, just that part was on the media. But it's like, oh, so what happened to her? Where'd she go? Did TSA get her? What happened? Like what happened? Airport security, what happened? Where is she at? Nope, nothing. What's the update on the lady with the passport from this country that we ain't never heard of in the history of people? Where's she at? Oh no! Now you on some black site? Government.
You can't say that because it could be a country. You know what I mean?
It could most definitely be a country.
Something like Syria used to be called something else. All that jazz or whatever. So it could be a real country, like something you never heard, like you know how you travel through America and you got these small cities that are only like the population's like 200. You know what I mean?
Like dumbass Texas, and everybody's like, no, it's Dumas.
No, it's dumbass.
It's like, no, that's his dumbass. But even though that's true, you still have documentation that even though that's a small ass, only 18 people live in this town, it's still known. You know what I'm saying? There's still document.
Yeah. And that stuff still, he's just saying that Thailand used to be called Siam.
Yeah. And that's true. But at the same time,
and it's always changing.
So everybody that had a passport or any kind of credentials back then when it was Siam, or I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but say I am.
Say I am. I do not like green eggs and spam.
So before it was Thailand, their registration showed that that's what they were from. When it switched over, they went back and got those credentials to say, oh, now it's Thailand. You know what I'm saying? This person has something that didn't match nobody's criteria. Like they went through the login books and like, oh, well, shit, we ain't ever like, what? And then some of the places that were stamped with legitimate stamps and everything was legalized. Like, we ain't never heard of these places. We've heard of Britain. We've heard of Australia. We've heard of this and that sunset. Where the fuck is this place? That doesn't exist. Like, where are you from? Like, are you from another realm?
Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe it's like what they call here in America, flyover country. Maybe it doesn't exist. Dude, because they don't come here. They go to fucking New York. They go to fucking California. They go, we're flyover country. They don't fucking come here. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And I think there's a lot of shit out there that no one's talking about and they're hiding. And that's why I said what you see in the textbooks, all that shit is thrown in our face to be correct, and it's not. Because there's so much shit. The math does not math. It just doesn't make sense. And it's like, come on. Who in their right mind?
Math never maths.
I'm just saying, who in their right mind is going to sit there in this kind of time, in this kind of crisis that we're going through right now, possible World War III? Who's going to sit there from a place where nothing exists, ever existed, pops up randomly and says, "Oh, I'm going to Japan now"? No one does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have crazy ass people that want to say bomb threats or these kind of threats, or I'm gonna be the richest person in the world and then steal little Susie's cat and go sell it to a crackhead. Like, you got all this shit going on, right? You got all these cartels, you got all this other bullshit going on. You got FBI and the Men in Black Secret Service, blah blah blah. However you want to look at it.
Yeah.
So it's like, why in a time of crisis would somebody randomly be from the nowhere that exists and say, "I think I'm gonna go here now"? Why would you do something like that and then pop up and then everybody be like, "Oh shit, who the fuck is this bitch?" Like, that shit don't even exist. But everything is legitimate. Like, this is real. But we've never heard of it. It's like, what the fuck? And then once security and shit takes her behind the scene, she's never to be heard of again. So who snatched her up? Like, where's this bitch from? What are y'all hiding? And that's the whole thing about the whole world. It's like, they give you only what they want you to know. They don't tell you the truth about, realization. And when you try to find shit like that out, they fucking snuff your ass out. Yeah. They snatch your ass up and then you're blacklisted. And it's like, oh shit.
Well,
it's a witch hunt.
I don't use fucking airlines or anything like that. You know what I mean? I travel. I do my own thing.
Hey, I'm Puerto Rican, bro. I build my own boat so I can go wherever I want. And it's like, just take that bitch to the water and I drift off. And it's like, oh shit.
I just like fishing.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good for the soul. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So I don't know. There's a lot of shit that's interesting, bro. It's like,
well, we can get into that later. We don't have to do it all right now. We can spread it out over time.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I like to, just throw it out there though. Like, I hope that everybody stays open-minded. Like, don't do that one-track mind bullshit. Because
definitely do your own research, make your own decisions. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. And
by research, get out there in the field. Don't just look it up on paper and this and that. Like, get out there and get hands-on. Because, like, I could tell you how to be a hood nigga, but I can't sit there and, like, give you 101 on that shit. Well, and then be like, "Oh yeah, you hood now." Yeah, and like, you gotta get out there in the field. Yeah, you gotta be hands on.
Everything's different. Everything's different. Yeah. Every experience is different. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So, yep. And
which I've had plenty of my own.
Yeah, it's like shit. You know how we did it, and it was like shit from toe tagging motherfuckers and shit to just doing our thing.
He wants to know if there's an update on if you're going to Alaska or not.
All right, so here's the update. It started off as, because of what's going on with Russia and China and everything else, that it was being postponed until February of
Where was
next
it supposed to be originally?
They were going for Bear Island, which is Alaska. It's an island off the coast. But it's still Alaskan territory. Or they were trying to get the permits to go into Canada Providence, which is like the marsh and all that shit, the frozen shit that connects all the little spots and shit, to do it in Canada. But because of the whole Russia-China shit going on, they're taking precautions and they're pushing it back until February. If not, they're also talking about not even having a season 14, so I might not even get the opportunity to do it.
A postponement, just like the last BootyDuty news.
Yeah,
straight garbage.
Just he said, I was born there, lived there for 35 years in Alaska.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alaska. He was Miss America in 1989 or something like that. Sounds right. That sounds right. He was driving that badass LS Camaro back in the day. There's so many. There's
the hair fluttering in the
he's
back
born
and
in
everything.
Fairbanks. That's what he says. I'll put that on stage.
Okay,
Fairbanks.
Fairbanks, Alaska. That's a nice place.
Yeah. Well, there's
they got good weather right.
I've got
they got
family
good weather right now.
too. A lot of them are in Anchorage, which is the city hub. And then there's a couple. I think there's like one or two in Fairbanks, and then there's there's a couple different provinces.
All that's real nice right about
provinces, now. Like Canada, I guess you would. Would they be states, cities? They'd be cities. Because what is it? Juneau is the capital. Yeah,
but you talking about like the little islands and stuff like that?
That's like the cities, right?
No.
Oh, I'm asking Mr. Trump RDR2 here. Oh, sorry, I'm interacting with the chat. You can't see what I'm seeing.
He lives in Anchorage and Juneau too.
Yeah, but those are like the city hubs, and then you got your rural towns, like what you would have in Texas. Like I'm in Grand Prairie. I'm like on the outskirts of the city, but not actually city. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like rural places would be more like
Midlothian.
Yeah, shit like that, And then like Graham would be considered Texas. Like country.
What's the one? Lake Palestine is right off Paris, Texas. Yeah, Paris, Texas.
Paris, Antlers, 7 Point Crossroads, all those little places, Tyler and all that shit.
That's rural. That's, deer jumping across the roads and shit.
Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't even call them rural. I just call them, country living. You know what I'm saying? Rural would be like a little backstop somewhere on the back 40 where nobody knows about nothing. And it's like, when you cross through there, if you walk too fast, you done passed it. You know what I'm saying? But there's like 40 people that live there.
Right. And if you wait till night, the eyes glow. Okay. We're going to go on and move past that. What was that? That's Cedar Creek for you.
Yeah.
If you wait after a certain time, you start seeing eyes glowing in the woods. It's not Bigfoot.
That's not Bigfoot. That's Billy Jolene. That's Billy Jolene. Yeah.
You can call him whatever you want.
You look mighty fine there, sir. Yes, sir.
Hundreds of villages.
Yes, sir. As
He's talking about Alaska, but they also have like the indigenous people and all that up there too. Yeah, I mean, we have that here, kind of. Not really,
but that's the update though. That's the update is they're taking precaution because not only do you got to deal with moose, bears, wolves, wolverines, all the dangerous shit and just the weather alone out there. Nobody, and I don't have nothing to protect myself with besides my working tool, my axe.
8 millimeters, dude. 8 millimeters. That's what they shoot off at Fort Scott early in the morning. 8 millimeter cannons.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, I ain't fucking with that.
I'm sitting here worried about nature, and all I got is an axe and my little whittling knife and shit. And then I got a whole army pull up on me, like I'm fucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hands down that they're actually taking precaution for the contestants and shit like that. Like for sure, hands down. Hopefully in February I can submit my video and be a part of the whole situation. They already got my profile and everything, so all that's on par. So hopefully I'll be able to submit my video, and here's some good news. Hopefully this shit's done by then. But they're talking, as bad as it's getting right now, there might not even be a season 14. So it's like, I might have missed my opportunity.
That could also be projection too, though. So it could still be going down.
Well, no,
that's the thing with the do. It's never one sided.
But this is from the producer lady that owns the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's reaching out to everybody that put in their applications and shit. This isn't just from the TV show itself. This is from the actual owner, the producer of it. So it's just like, hey, just heads up. This is what's going on. through an email. I've done Zoom chats and shit like that. And it's like, we're still interested, but this is what we got to do. We got to take these precautions because not only do you have to go out there and survive in the wild with nothing, but at the same time, this is what's going on in the real world. We don't want to put y'all in harm's way. So that's why you got to go through those steps. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bummed out about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that gives me time to, you know, mobilize what I got going on here and get on my feet here. Because if they go to the point where they got a show that is killing it, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a show that's like doing phenomenal, to just abruptly stop that shit and be like, we're going to fall back, y'all. You know, some fucked up shit's going on in our world. So it's like mucho respect to like the whole situation and at least giving a fuck about the little guy that's trying to go out there and make the show happen. You know, because without us, they wouldn't have that show. They could have Hollywood all they want, but they don't want that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That
So
varies.
Huh?
It all varies. There's a whole bunch of different things I could say at this point. But
it's one of the realest though. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you can't hack it, tap out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of respect behind that. But a lot of people that are in that fame and fortune, they don't give a fuck about the little guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the show must go on.
Yeah, like Naked and Afraid and stuff. As soon as they start getting in their feelings, it's game over. Start thinking about their family back home and stuff like that. You know.
Well, they do the same thing.
Oh, this hurts. My stomach. You got to get past that.
They do the same thing though. Like Naked and Afraid is different though. Naked and Afraid is different.
Yeah, I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying.
But all that's televised. Like all that is for, you know, bragging rights and this and that stuff. You don't actually have to have a winner. That's just somebody saying, "Oh fuck, I did it." You know what I'm saying? They don't have to dish out anything. You get complimentary services when you get back to your state or wherever you're from. You get endorsements and shit. And you can be on this commercial that's not going to make you anything, but you got
I'm not gonna put this on the screen. I don't know if I could copy this and post it in a private chat for you, but this is Mr. Trump RDR2. He's got something to say here.
Okay.
Let's copy. How do I do a private chat? Don't say it out loud. So it's all personal business.
All right, I see it. Oh, for sure.
Sorry about that, folks. I didn't mean to do all that. I got fat fingers and whatnot. And there we go. He did the same thing, probably. He's got to come back in. I mean, if he wants to. There's no obligation. It's been past an hour. So, BootyDuty News. Chaos has entered the studio. On the stage. There he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put that on stage because
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up. On the answer to that though, I do have that location. I don't have the exact, but yeah, I'm about that too. So did you finish the food and stuff to eat and all that? So on the whole situation with that, it's definitely up there on the list. So, and as far as starting my own, can't really go into that notion when you don't have the fundings to do your own thing like that. So that's the only reason I haven't. But yeah, it's all up there to where it's like, all right, what if I could? If I get big enough to I'm at that stage where I'm able to, it might be a thought process depending on how the situation is with, what everything's going around us right now. news-wise, worldwide, and all that stuff. It would be one of those deals where I actually have to get down and do everything I can.
You gotta. They throw you in a location. You got to find out where you're at, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I used to watch a show called "Dude, You're Screwed." It's a bunch of spec ops people. Well, I mean, they're probably retired spec ops people, but they would go out there and they'd survive. They'd like kidnap each other and they'd go out there and survive. You got like 60, what is it? 48, 62 hours to find civilization or something like that.
Yeah.
And they drop you out in the middle of nowhere. Dude, I love that show. It needs to come back.
All right, let me respond back to Trump. RDR2. He said no one knows of this one. 2 people I knew heard it from a survivor. The video tells all. Now, I do know about it. The reason I know about it is because some of the people, like, I got like old school friends that are in Canada and stuff like that. I got friends that are out there in Alaska and stuff like that. And like from the elders and shit and people that have told stories and stuff like that. That's how I came across it to where I knew about it. And like I said, it wasn't an actual mapped out location, but just like what they thought where it would be at. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's how I found out about it. And that's just through hearsay from friends that live out there for a living. Like that, they spent their whole life out there. So that's how I knew about it.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can find it. I'm pretty sure it's all over. Because like back in those days, they were building silos fucking everywhere.
Yeah. But so, like there is a lot of people.
I think I got in trouble for going near that silo near the Lockheed Martin plant or whatever.
Yeah,
I got in trouble going over there. Yeah.
And
I wasn't doing it. I was just walking, dude. I was, in the wrong neighborhood trying to find my way around and shit.
Yeah.
Go through the business district, and there was a no-no.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of places that are untouched, and only like very few people actually know about it, but they pass that shit down from generation to generation. And like I said, the only reason I knew about all the stuff like that from like Juna and all that stuff is because of friends that I know that, we fucked around, and it was just like, hey, if you interested in this, like this is what we want to do. And I do a lot of hiking and rappelling off, cliff sides and stuff like that. Adventurous. I like finding out shit. I like discovering shit. I'm not a treasure hunter. I'm not one of those kind of guys, but I don't have the material for any
treasure in itself. Just the experience.
The adventure itself, being out in the wild and shit is my treasure. But the people that I talk with and communicate with out in these, middle of nowhere ass places, they're the ones that I relate with and are just like, hey, if you are interested, we think this is where something's possibly at. And yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I'll try to get a picture and I'll send it to you. But I'm pretty sure Juna's on the map.
We can do that. You can send it to a private message or something.
Yeah. But it's like, it's stuff like that I've always been interested in. And it's like, what if I got some time on my hands later on, what I'm saying? Then I can go out and do this and do that. So it's like, the only reason I haven't is because don't have time, don't have money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the only reason I haven't done any of that. I haven't pursued what I want to do.
Either it's you have one or the other, or you just don't have any, right?
Yeah.
I got the time, but I ain't got the fucking money. Or I got the money, but I ain't got the fucking time.
Or you live in Illinois, and you just have like all the taxes, and it's more than just paying your simple ass bills. Now you got to pay the taxes, federal and state, and it's like, damn, now you broke at the end of the paycheck, and it's like, oh, okay, so yeah.
Well, see, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about that.
I know it. We won in a few. And it's like, damn. But like I said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's starting to get late, and I gotta get me some grub. You know, I like to grease. So
yes, sir. Well, I appreciate
I'ma
you
holla
for
at
being on,
y'all.
sir.
Trump, sir. Good talking with you. Good input. Hopefully we see you next time, bro. All right, Nicotine. Love you, brother. And I'll holla at you later.
Love you too, bro. Okay. Well, final thoughts. Got kind of deep, I guess. Mr. Trump RDR2 says cheers, chaos. But yeah, I'm sorry I had to postpone, but I got sick, dude. It was bad. It was bad. I thought I was gonna pass out. In fact, I shouldn't have been driving in that condition, which is, I think, was a good call on me. But anyway, I'll catch you next duty time, same booty channel. You have a great rest of your night.